All right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Thursday, January 13th. Sorry we're a little late this week getting things together. It's been a busy week in the store selling wine. Actually, hey, that is what we do here at the Wine Watch. Other than drink wine, which we're getting ready to drink, a lot of great stuff coming up at our best of this Friday, which is sold out, folks. Sorry. But we do have some great events next week. We may have a few spots for the cooking class tonight. Thursday the 13th at Cafe Max. But check it out on our calendar of events on our website or on the little right hand on your email little sidebar there. All right. Well, what have we got to sell you today? All right. Well, you see it right in front of you, folks. Angelo Gaja, one of the top wines, one of the top producers in the world. Definitely one of the most sought-after producers from the Piedmont. Those of you that have been to events with Angelo Gaja know that he is a tireless promoter. Angelo will not sit down if he is doing a dinner. He has got a story about each and every wine in his portfolio. And to me, that is what sells wine, great stories. And Angelo's got them. He's a fourth-generation producer in the Piedmont. He took over the family winery in the late 60s. And actually, we've showed the 64 Gaja Barbaresco at several of our events. The last one we did, it was the wine of the night. This was before he made all of the innovations at the winery, the new oak. He even steams the oak to make sure it doesn't have too much of that aggressive oak flavor. And he actually makes the barrels himself at the winery and air dries the staves to make sure these French people do not send him anything that's not been dried for at least 3 years. So definitely someone that is a perfectionist. And we've got incredible selection of Gaja wines here in the store. And hey, the customer just called yesterday and said, Andrew, I'm running low on Gaja, so I'd like to know what you have. And this is what prompted me to make this order. I looked through our database of previous offerings, and not one thing on Gaja. Are you kidding me? This is one of my favorite wines. Some people will say it's overpriced, but I say price is only relative to what you can afford. And today we're focusing on the top wines in Gaja's portfolio, the single vineyard Barbaresco wines. Well, actually, Gaja took Barbaresco and Barolo, the DOCG terms, off of his label as of the 1996 vintage. There were several people that had accused him of putting Barbera in with his Nebbiolo. Barbera in with Nebbiolo? This is heresy. Are you kidding me? Not only is it heresy, it is illegal. Survey says you cannot use these terms if you put in anything but Nebbiolo to Barolo or Barbaresco. This noble grape will not be blended with some peasant Barbera. Well, Angelo Gaja, kind of in a way in 1998 when he released these wines, said, I've pretty much been putting Barbera in with my Nebbiolo whenever the hell I damn pleased in the past, because by taking that DOCG status off and just labeling these wines by their vineyard names, Sori Tildin, Sori San Lorenzo, and Costa Russi, he said, I am bigger than you, DOCG. I am Angelo Gaja. I can do whatever the hell I want to. And he pretty much did. And these wines have not changed in terms of their style. Stylistically, you could say they're a blend of New World and Old World. Yes, he does use new oak, but Angelo Gaja also follows a lot of Old World traditions in making his wines. Maceration on the skins a very long time. These are wines that are made to be aged for a long time in your cellar. Not very pleasing on release in the greatest vintages, but that Barbera does make them a little more appealing. And I think one of the reasons why the press always tends to favor these wines when it comes to the numbers. These 07s, the newest released from Angelo Gaja, very highly rated, very expensive, $400 a bottle. The only problem with Angelo Gaja's wines is I can offer you older vintages of these wines. The 99 vintage Costa Russi and Sori Tildin we have on this offer cost 50% or 40% less than the 2007 vintage wines. This is a wine that is entering into its peak years of drinkability. I think with Nebbiolo, you're looking at 8 to 10 years, a minimum after the release, and 10 to 15 years in a good vintage where these wines are hitting their peak years of drinkability. So check it out. All the Angelo Gaja wines in this offering. We've got some wines from Barolo. We've even got the new wines from his property in Montalcino, the Pieve di Santa Restituta, and the coast in Bulgari. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasone, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.